Hey y'all, happy Wellness Wednesday. This is Chef Bee. How are you all doing today? I hope all is well with you. Greetings, greetings, greetings. So nice to see everybody. What's up, what's up, what's up? Pink, let's see, who's joining us today? We got Sha, we got Palonche, I am living life abundantly. For those of you who are joining us today, I got something for you. I got something for you to keep your immune system on point. Shout out your city. Shout out your city. You know I'm in ATL. The A to the T to the L. What city are you repping? What's up, what's up, what's up? So today I wanted to jump on and I wanted to talk a little bit about elderberry. Elderberry. Everybody is talking about keeping their immune system strong. This is the time. This is the season to do that. And, you know, I know that there is a lot of really wonderful stuff out there. Like, you know, they got the sea moss. But I really want to talk about this elderberry. All right. So for those of you who are joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Chef Bee. My Instagram is I am Chef Bee with 3 E's, and those B's and the E's stand for Be Empowered, Energized, and Engaged. And one of the things that I do, I'm a lifestyle medicine health coach. I'm a raw and plant-based chef, and I am just very passionate about helping people to stay healthy and strong and amazing. That said, one of the things that I do, I actually partnered with someone who has an elderberry business, and her product is amazing. Our product is amazing. And I wanted to talk a little bit about elderberry and show you how to actually make it yourself, because it's all about you taking care of yourself. I'm waving at everybody. For those of you who are jumping in, what city are you repping? I'm in Atlanta. I saw somebody said that they're in Atlanta as well. And today we're talking elderberry. So, with all this going on, as you know, in the world with COVID and people trying to figure out what they're going to do with school, people trying to figure out what they're going to do in life, keeping your immune system strong is what we need to be doing right now. And it's not cliche. There's some very simple tools that you could be using right now to keep your immune system strong. And I wanted to share with you some of them, and specifically focus on elderberry. I currently work as a health coach at a clinic. Actually, it's really not a clinic. It's more of a private practice. And the practice is by a physician in Stone Mountain, Georgia. If you are in the city and you want to come check me, we basically work with people who have chronic diseases, hypertension, obesity, diabetes, amongst other things, allergies, you name it. And one of the things that we believe, one of the guiding principles there at our facility is that food is medicine. Food is medicine. I'm shouting out my doctor, Dr. Lisa Robbins. She is the owner of Robbins Health Alliance, where I have my health coaching practice. And the primary guiding principle is that food is medicine, as you all know. And so really during this time, if you are one of those people that is struck with COVID or flu or cold or any of those sort of respiratory impacting illnesses, you really want to, of course, seek attention immediately. But if you are not one of those people, but you're just in one of those situations where you just really want to keep yourself boosted, as we say, some things that you're going to need in your arsenal will be things like vitamin C. Okay, vitamin C as a daily intake is important. Zinc as an intake is important. Water, hydration as a daily intake is important. And then also elderberry. All right, so elderberry. So I'm going to show you what we have here. This is our product. It's called, there's a couple products we have. This is the elderberry tincture. Okay, you can get this. I'll show you how to get this later on. This is our elderberry tincture. And then we also have the DIY kit. All right, the DIY kit. This is you making your own tonic. Okay, so I'll show you. It's these two things. It's honey. This is local honey, because honey is very powerful at fighting viruses and infections and things of that nature. And then this is the dried pack that has the elderberry, along with some other high antioxidant rich spices and herbs. Okay, so today I wanted to show you how to make this elderberry tonic, because for me, when I say be empowered, energized, and engaged, which is what the Chef Bee stands for, it's really about that. We should not be outsourcing any of our wellness to other people. What we want to do is we want to make sure, I'm going to put this on the back stove here. We want to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves as much as possible, okay? We want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves as much as possible. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about elderberry. The elderberry comes from, the varietal is called the sambucus. The sambuca or sambucus plant. It actually looks like little tiny grapes, all right? And actually I could show you, because we're going to open some of this up. I'm going to show you what this herb pack looks like, so you can kind of see what the elderberry looks like. So that is what the elderberry looks like, okay? Looks like little peppercorns, or, you know, when they're actually fresh, they look like little tiny currants or little small grapes, and then they're dried. Elderberry is not one of those things that you want to eat raw. It's one of those things that you definitely want to cook, because it enrichens its impact in the body when it's cooked. All right. And so we offer, Homemade Healing is my company. We offer homemade healing elderberry tinctures, and this basically is for very quick delivery of the elderberry into the system. It is made, most tinctures are made with alcohol base, so that it can give you shelf-stable longevity. And so this is actually really good for those of you out there who have to travel. You're an essential worker. You're out there all the time. You can keep something like this inside of your bag, and then you can just drop in a few drops, 10 drops in some water, or just under the tongue, and this will give you the support that you need every day. The beautiful thing about the elderberry and the sambucus is essentially what happens is it has the power of fighting off, viruses when they're starting to interact in the system. And so if you are feeling a cough coming on, if you're feeling like something's happening, feel like you're about to get achy, sneezy, you really want to just bring everything that we just talked about in terms of your arsenal into full effect. So your water, your zinc, your vitamin C, plants, we didn't mention that before, but you need to make sure that you're eating a plant-based diet, doing your juices, and then this would be a great time to add in more of the elderberry in. But for maintenance, you can just drink this every day. We drink this every day in the family. All right, so what I want to show you is how easy it is to make this. All right, so I got a pot going. You see that pot? I got a pot going. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add in, because I think you can see from over here. You can see that. We're going to add in the contents from this packet, like so. All right, we're going to add it in like this. All right. And what you do is you basically let this boil. You let this boil, and I'll show you what it looks like. You let this boil for some time. So there you go. All right, you let this boil. So this is just going to sit back here, and it's going to boil for some time. All right. Boom. Okay, let me make my adjustment here. And so once this is finished boiling, I can show you that a little bit. Once it's finished boiling, what we can do here is we can actually steep it. We can actually pull it out of the pot, strain out the actual berries, and then what we can do is we can add it to a container, and then I'll show you how to sweeten it and all that good stuff. Okay? All right. So I have questions. For those of you who are joining today, anyone have any kind of questions in regards to keeping your immune system strong? Do you have any allergies and you just need some alternatives? What kinds of things are you guys using to keep yourself immune boosted? All right. What kinds of things are you using to keep yourself immune boosted? And then for those of you who out there have allergies to some of the general things, if you have any, you know, the general question is, well, what are you doing to keep your immune system boosted? How do I order the elderberry tincture? Beautiful. All right, so if you want to order the elderberry tincture, Daddy Hagman, you want to go over to my page. I am Chef Beee, and if you go on to, and I'm actually typing it for you, you go onto my page, and then you just click the link in bio, and then you're going to see elderberry products. So what we offer on our site there is you can get the bundle. The bundle consists of these, all right? The bundle consists of these, which is the dried ingredients, the honey, and then a tincture. You're going to get this. This is like $50, okay? And it's cool. It lasts for a while because if you're using like 10 drops a day, this is going to last you like a few months, all right? But you're going to actually increase the amount that you use when you basically have something happening. That's when you would increase this to like maybe 30 drops a day, all right? 3 times a day, just so you know. So you would increase it to 30 drops a day, 3 times a day, all right? And then the cool thing about the tonic, which I'm going to show you what's happening in the pot in a second. The cool thing about the tonic is it gives you more quantity, all right? It gives you more quantity. And so this is something like if you don't want to give your children alcohol, tinctures usually have an alcohol base, then the tonic would actually be really, really good for you so that you're not giving your children alcohol. And not only that, it's something that you can keep in the refrigerator and you can add to other things so that you can really kind of spice up the flavor of other foods that you eat, okay? So it's real easy to stay healthy, and really it's all about prevention. All right. So I really want you guys to think prevention. Don't wait till something happens and then you're scrambling to try to take care of yourself. What we want to do is we want to prevent these things, and we want to be diligent daily in our self-care so that as things, you know, as we're living this crazy time, we have all the things that we've been doing daily to make sure that we're fortified. And just in case something does happen, it's not a week, it's just 7 days. You know, they always say a cold or the flu could be either a week or 7 days. The week is like, oh my God, it's a week, it's long. But 7 days is like every day you're doing something to combat it and make sure that it's on its way out of your system. All right. So for those of you who are joining, I see you all waving. For those of you who are joining, yes, hello, hello, hello. I'm curious, what kinds of things are you guys doing to keep your immune system strong? That's the question, if you want to answer that question. And so I want you to see what's happening here. All right, so as you can see, right, basically this is starting to boil. This is starting to boil. And so we would let this go. It gets nice and, you know, rich. All right. And so what we would do here is we would basically let that go, keep boiling and doing its thing, all right, for about 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, we would do that for 30 to 45 minutes. Then what you want to do is you can get something like this. I'm going to show you. You can get something like this, all right. This is like a nut milk bag. This is a nut milk bag. What you can do is you can pour the contents. Once it's boiled for X number of minutes, like we said, 45 minutes, you let it cool, and then you pour the contents in here in like a bowl, and then you squeeze out all of the herbs and things like that, just so that you're getting all the goodness. Now, let me say this. Whenever I do my elderberry, I never throw away the content. I keep it, put it inside of a freezer bag, and then what I do is I'll have that again. I'll do it again once my tonic is gone. All right. So let me show you. This is an example of what the tonic would look like, right? The tonic will look something like this. Now, this is a second steep, so if you notice, it's a little bit lighter than what you saw inside the pot. So it's a little bit lighter because it's a second steep. All right. Then what you do is you would add your honey to this and whatever else you want to add. Okay. You keep that inside of the refrigerator, and then once you keep it inside the refrigerator, you literally can just add it to drinks. You can add it to smoothies. You can add it to your desserts. You can add it to fruit. You can add it to whatever you want, as long as you're getting that elderberry into your system. All right? Hope that makes sense. So once again, we offer the tinctures, and the tinctures are just really convenient if you're just on the go, you're traveling, you're moving around the city. You just really want to make sure that you have your tools whenever you're out and about. And then you have your herb pack, and then you also have the honey. So this is actually about, this is $35. And then this is $20. And then you can do the bundle for $50. So you get a little break if you do the bundle. Okay? The other thing that I wanted to say, this is the time of year that, you want to make sure that you have all of your tools. And so, for those of you who are not following, I really want you to go over to I Am Chef Bee with 3 E's and follow. Starting today, I'm actually going to be doing the 13 days of healing giving. And so you'll be able to get some discounts on the site, on my website, around some of these wonderful deals in regards to my cookbooks, the elderberry tinctures, and some of my other offerings. So please make sure that you guys take a look. Follow me so that you can get access to that information. But starting tonight, we're going to actually be doing the 13 days of healing giving, so that you all can really just take advantage of some of my offerings and see what we have. We do so many things. Chef B does so many things in regards to cleanses, of course, products that are healthy and really giving you wonderful tools. We also have essential oils. We also have classes. We have tribe memberships, so that you can stay plugged and connected and get what you need during the season and beyond. All right. I live in Atlanta. Unfortunately, with all of these things that's been happening, we all haven't been out and about. But I think that this is a really great time for us to really kind of reflect over this last month of the year and really think about all the things that you really want to create for yourself next year. I'm always talking about manifestation and creation and what it is that you want to create for yourself as it relates to your health. And so if this is something that you're interested in regards to not just the tinctures and the elderberry, but just really creating some longevity for yourself and some, getting healthy resources, please, I would love for you all to stay connected and to check me out at I Am Chef B with 3 E's. All right. So any questions at all? Let me see what we got down here. I know some people said that they definitely like the elderberry and that they use the elderberry. Do you guys, what other things are people using to stay healthy during the season? I think it's important for all of us to kind of know. Last week I went to a brother in the community who has this herbal shop. And, for those of you who are not cleaning your blood regularly and cleansing, this is the time to do it, and literally, drinking detox teas and doing burdock root and different kinds of herbs, bitters, really just help to flush out the blood system. So, there's just so many different things that you can do to stay well, and that you do them at different phases so that you can really kind of optimize your wellness and optimize what you're getting. All right. But, I think, again, just to cycle back to the main topic in terms of your immune system, you really want to make sure that you're doing all the things that you need to do to keep that immune system strong. And once again, we said some of those things are drinking a lot of water every day. Ideally, half your body weight in ounces of water daily. That's one. You want to also make sure that you're incorporating zinc into your diet, vitamin C. And you don't have to just do a vitamin C supplement, y'all. You can definitely take advantage of all the wonderful foods that are rich in vitamin C. Things like peppers. I don't know if you all know this, but peppers have, I think, 2 to 3 times more vitamin C than oranges. So incorporating peppers, red peppers, orange peppers into your diet is critical. Oranges, any kind of citrus foods are going to give you really good vitamin C. All right, and then of course elderberry, moss, things like that is going to really support you. B Daddy says, thank you. I'll definitely visit your site. Unfortunately, I have to get back to work. God bless. Oh, wonderful. No problem. I appreciate you. And once again, if you all have questions, you guys can always, come back to this, and you can ask questions in the chat later on. Thank you all for joining. I know that we have people who are part of the Black Vegetarian Society of Georgia who are not even in Georgia. And so it's really nice to see you all coming on and looking at the different offerings that we give you guys, almost every day now, right? So we now have the evening edition. So if you have not seen that, we actually have a Wellness Wednesday in the evening time. And so for me, I just want you all to know that for me, I also do Wellness Wednesday on my platform. And so you can always catch me live on Wednesdays. I do the first Wednesday here on Black Vegetarian Society of Georgia's page, but then I also do Wellness Wednesday on my page from 11:11 all the other Wednesdays, okay? I do essential oil classes, and then what we do at night is, we just kind of jump on to a Zoom call and we talk about all of the wonderful things you can do with essential oils. So if you want to stay plugged and connected, just, jump on over there to I Am Chef Bee, and you all can kind of see all the cool things that we're offering. All right, so I'm going to wrap up. I just want to show you what's happening here, kind of wrap up this elderberry. So once again, we have the elderberry going. This is boiling. For those of you who are jumping on, we are talking elderberry as one of the things, as a tool, as an arsenal for keeping your immune system boosted. So once this boils and I let it cool, I'm going to basically pour the contents of the elderberry mixture into this bag, into a bowl. And then after we do that, that's basically going to go into this. And this is actually steeped twice. So this is the second steep, so that's why it looks a little bit light. And then what we can do is we can add in the honey, and we can also add in just whatever else you want to add in. All right. So if you all are interested in getting tinctures for elderberry, or even you want to create the DIY kit yourself, you know where to go. All right. So I'm going to see if we have any last questions here. Let me look. All right. Welcome to everybody. If you don't have any other questions. Oh, wait a minute. We're based in Jamaica, Queens, New York City. Yes. Nourish Spot. I love that. I'm from Brooklyn, so thank you so much for coming on from Jamaica, Queens. That's kind of cool. I haven't been in New York in a long time, but I call myself an apple peach because I've been in Atlanta now longer than I was in New York. So there you go. All right. So for those of you wonderful people out there, happy Wellness Wednesday. And, I hope to see you all on my platform. Hope you guys take advantage of all these wonderful tools that we give you guys each and every week. Remember, Black Vegetarian Society of Georgia also has their Wellness Wednesday evening edition now. So if you haven't checked that out, you can go onto the stories and see who the guests will be for this evening. All right, and we will talk soon. All right, y'all. I will see you very soon, and I'll see you next month. Talk to you. Bye.